Hello everyone. In continuation of our training, we shall be starting today with padding of our cells. So we should make sure and try as much as possible that when we are padding our cells with a nylon sellotape, make sure you are not covering the positive polarity. It is very important because if you do, you won't be able to solder, because the next step after padding is soldering. After padding you will cut, then after cutting you will solder. So if you mistakenly sellotape the positive polarity, you won't be able to you won't have a good solder. So try as much as possible to use a sellotape small enough to go in between the polarities, that will enable the positive polarity to be exposed. So after you're through padding, so try and scrape out the edges of the solar cells. So now you have a stronger cells. You have a stronger cell now. Even if you drop it like this, um, most likely it will not break. Even if it does break, it won't have much effect. So after padding now, you should cut depending on how many pieces you decided to cut the cell to. So you just cut according to your plan. So like now we want to cut to 6 pieces. So the first thing we'll do is to cut into 2, then we cut each half into 3. So you should look at the way I'm cutting. You must press it with the ruler, so that when cutting you won't have a bad cut. So when you press it with the ruler, you have it firmly, you hold it firmly, then you cut, so you have a good cut. There you go. So after this now, you can go ahead and cut each of the halves into 3. Just try as much as possible to hold down the cell, then cut accordingly. Make sure the knife you are using is very sharp, um, then you have a good cut. So we have 6 pieces now. So just try do this follow this same set and this same steps to do other cells that you'll be having. So if you have 6, if you have 5, any number of cells you want to use, just follow this same steps, these same steps, then you will have a good cut. So after cutting now, what you do next is to tab. You use your tabbing wire. I told you we have 2 types of wire. We have tabbing wire, we have bus wire. So it's the tabbing wire now you will use to tab the cells. You need to get the arrangement here now, because if you don't get it at this point in time, you won't be able to have a finish a good product. So now, depending on how you want to arrange the cells on your whiteboard, so if you want to arrange it like this, you tab accordingly. But presently what I want to do now is I want to arrange like this. So what I will do is I will tab along that line. So the tabbing is done. You tab, it's just like connecting normal cells. If you want to connect cells, maybe you want to use 2 batteries. The head will be connected to the tail. For 2 batteries, you have positive, negative. So the positive of one will be touching the negative of the other battery. Do you understand? So that's the same thing we'll do with this one. So the positive of one cell will be connected to the negative of the other cell. That will enable the voltage to be increasing as the connection goes. That is what we call series connection. That is series connection. When you connect cells serially, positive of one cell will be connected to the negative of the next one. Then the positive of that next one will be connected to the negative of the next one. So like that, the voltage will keep increasing. So here now, the tapping wire, how to get the measurement of the tapping wire? Just if you place the tapping wire on the negative polarity, the negative is the blue face, the blue part. Just place it there. Try to measure along the back of the cell, just like this. You see now. So when you have this length, it is enough for you. Just cut. Can you see where I'm holding at the back now? So we just cut at that place. Then you are sure that length is okay for what you are trying to do. So just take that one that you measured, then cut out that same length for other as many as possible, as many as you can cut. So because you have many cells too, so that you will need 2 for each of the cells. Sorry. So you will need 2 of this same length of tabbing wire for each of the cells. So just cut out as many as you can, and then solder to each of the cells. So when you have the required number, then you can start soldering. Here you will need your soldering iron, you will need your lead, then you will solder along the polarity. Like now, depending on how you want to do, because you might not follow this my own it's not that you must follow this one, but if you follow this at first, then you will know what to do. Then you can equally come up with your own process, because this particular process is mine. But even the person that taught me didn't teach me this processes. So there's another process. He told me that one is very tedious, it's very difficult for so I came up with this. So you might also come up with your own that will be much simpler than this, but you need to know this one first then, so that you can come up with your own simpler way. So you can first solder the positive polarity, apply the lead, then solder the turbine wire. So this will help you in arranging the cells at the later stage. After this, now when you are through with this, the next step, if you do it like this will help you. The arrangement will be easier and you will have a good product at the end of the day. So if you do it like this, try to solder all the positive polarity. Make sure that this is how you want to arrange it. If this is not the way you want to arrange it, you will have to do it in other ways. But if my this thing, if you are arranging it this way, then you can follow this